What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Versus, which up until this point has been about players in the past. So we had Ronaldinho versus Ronaldo, that was a good one, or Steven Gerrard versus Frank Lampard versus Paul Scholes. But this week, we're going current. We're gonna go with names that we'll be talking about for years to come. That's right, I'm talking Kylian Mbappe versus OUSMANE Dembele. And the real question here is, the real question is, are you asking about who is currently better right now, or who's gonna be better by the end of their careers? Yes, please confirm this shit. Even though the answer is going to be Dembele to both questions. Is that so? Is that why Mbappe's transfer fee is going to end up being more than Dembele's? Oh, at least Dembele's going to start for his new club. Come on, everybody knows that's because Barcelona and their weak-ass board bought shit players the last few years. I mean, they spent close to a combined 100 million euros on Arda Turan, Paco Alcacer, and Andre Gomez, which is frankly, it's embarrassing. Which is fine, it just means that Dembele can come in and save the motherfucking day! Which shouldn't be hard given that those three guys that you mentioned haven't lived up to their potential. And either will Dembele. Now Mbappe, on the other hand, at least has some competition for a starting spot against the likes of Neymar and Cavani and Di Maria if he stays, and arguably Draxler and Pastore too if those guys decided to play a little higher up the field. Which means Mbappe's gonna be pushed to make the top 11, which should make him even better. Wait a second, hold up, time out, rewind the goddamn tape. Did an Mbappe supporter just suggest to me that Dembele won't live up to his potential? Are you on drugs? What is that stuff? What is that? Mbappe is all potential. At least Dembele has proven himself over these last 2 seasons at Borussia Dortmund, man. And last year he put together 10 goals to go with his 18 assists. And Kylian scored 26 goals in his 44 appearances, including 6 goals in 9 games in the Champions League, which includes 3 goals over 2 legs against Dembele's Dortmund in the Champions League quarterfinals. You remember that? Also, he actually won the league that he plays in. First off, that league is a joke. They don't have Bayern Munich in it. Also, Dembele had a goal and an assist over those 2 legs too. So it's not like he wasn't doing anything. Enough. If we're talking right now, and right now only, I think that, ooh, are you gonna make a decision on who's better? God damn it, will you let me finish? This isn't rocket science. You know who the right name is to say here? No, shut up. Shut the f up. Are we all the same person? I'm pretty sure we are, yo. Wait, are you manager Eno? Okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell myself that I'm cool, like I always do to get cool. I'm cool. I'm always cool. Let's be cool. So, speaking about right now, right here, at this moment, I'm going with Dembele. He's proven his ability at a higher level over a longer period of time. But Mbappe is 2 years younger than Dembele, so let's see what he does with those 2 years, and then we can decide. Then we can decide. We can then decide that Dembele will have done more in those next 2 years too, which means that Mbappe is never gonna catch his ass. And now with Dembele going to Barcelona and playing with the GOAT, Messi, and the Suarez for the next 4 or 5 years, while Mbappe has to share playing time with 10 other guys who play the same position. Let me tell you who's gonna have the better career. It's Mbappe, because he's already proven to be the more explosive talent. And if I remember correctly, no one was comparing OUSMANE Dembele to Thierry Henry like they do with Kylian. What kind of argument is that? They don't even play the same position. But they do play together on the French national team, which, by the way, if France doesn't win 2 out of the next 3 World Cups, then I feel like they have failed as a country because they are stacked. At every position, like 3 or 4 deep, it's crazy. Anyway, answer me this. Which one of these guys is gonna have the better career? And I wanna know your thoughts so that we can do a reaction video about this video in about, I don't know, 15 years? Okay, honestly, if I can drop my Mbappe bias for a second, which isn't easy, it's gonna come down to who's the strongest between the ears, because they both get a lot of hype, and that's not always easy to live up to. Unless your name is OUSMANE Dembele, baby. Woo! Can't you just drop the Dembele favoritism for just 1 second and answer the question straight up? I did answer it straight up. Dembele, 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 Dembele. All right, that is enough of these clowns. I want to know what you guys think. Who is better now, and who do you think is going to have the better career overall? Now, personally, if they both reach their potential, I believe that Mbappe is going to get more love because he's going to score a lot more goals. So that could lead to him winning a Ballon d'Or too, because the Ballon d'Or voters love the goal scores. But there's something about Dembele's vision and passing that I really, really appreciate, even though great passers don't usually win the top individual awards. Which means if you're paying attention, I don't think I'm really answering my own question because there's just too many variables like money and fame and women and pressure and expectations and hype and trust and your attitude and your performance when dealing with adversity and crappy coaches and future injuries. So it's just really hard to know how this is all going to play out. But I guarantee you that I'll be enjoying it as it all unfolds in front of me. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below that direction. And then, of course, let me know who you want to see go head-to-head on next week's Versus, and maybe we'll do it. You get it? You got it? Good! I'll see you tomorrow. Later.